What is up, YouTube? It's Ftjlegit here, and today I am showcasing my very first Minecraft world. I really wanted to showcase this just because I found it on a USB or whatever, and I was like, oh, my first Minecraft world. So I just want to show you guys how I started out playing this game. Things to note about this world: I have probably about 17, 18 houses or something, just because I had so many mods. I had like Balkan's weapon mod, Mo creatures, so I got a bunch of cool drops and was able to make some cool houses. Just like this house here, by killing ogres, I was able to make this obsidian house. This was just like a little crap shack that I made. Picture frame entrance, and then just like a fallout shelter in the basement. And I don't know why I wanted to cover it with fire. Probably wasn't a good idea, but yeah, so we got a lot of houses to cover, so I'm just gonna get going. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy. If I get quite a bit of likes on this video or whatever, then I can even post this world up on media file for download, and then you guys can check it out too. So this here is castle number 2. That's what I called it. So pretty basic, nothing special here. Just had 2 towers connected, pretty much. Basic setups inside. By the way, this is all except for one building. All of this is built legitimately. Everything is mined legitimately. I'm on game mode 1 right now, just so I can fly around at the hack, of course. But yeah, this is a really old world. This is on Minecraft, probably 1.6 or something, so extremely old. This, I had the Zeppelin mod at one point where you can fly stuff. So this was my plane I was flying around with at some point. This was an unfinished airport, I believe. This house was, this was a project. It was originally supposed to be all out of lapis, but after I used my lifetime supply of lapis, okay, let's get rid of that snow. There we go. But yeah, after I used my lifetime supply of lapis, I just switched over to all the blocks. I had a lot of like wood and wool and all that crap. So this hasn't been furnished, I don't think, but it's a big house, except for that room. My grand room. My rooms are always furnished for some reason. This house over here is probably one of my favorite, just because it looks like a modern house. You got like a garage sort of look, and then inclined roof and nice garden. It's pretty nice. I like it. So you walk in the front door here. You got a fireplace that I could not use because it's made out of wood and wool. Probably not the best decision there. My classic kitchen with the fridge and stuff. Made a tutorial on that, so you guys can check that out if you like. And then upstairs is here. It's so cool going through all this stuff. This is probably, I don't know how long, it's 3 years ago. Maybe longer. I don't know. But yeah, it's cool coming back and seeing all this. So this is my modern house. Over here, this is my my favorite. Actually, this is definitely my favorite. My castle. Castle number 1. I think I call it Rohan Castle. Yeah, Castle Rohan, off Lord of the Rings. But this took lots of time. Originally, it started off with just this stone base here. I didn't have any of the slab part on it, and I was like, I mined so much on this game that I was like, I'm gonna make it epic, and I did. So this is, I did a showcase on this on my old server, but my old channel, but that channel's gone now. I didn't like it. But yeah, so I had lots of wool because I had a huge sheep farm at one point, so I always use wool in my houses. Just all my crap in here. Anything interesting? I have some weird items too from all those mods I've had. And I used to have the Castle Defenders mod, so I'd always have like other NPCs walking around defending stuff and whatnot. My furnace room. I think my throne's up here. It's not much of a throne though. Yeah, there it is. It's a good throne. But and I also had the zipline mod, not the Zeppelin, zipline, where I could zipline to my jumbo treehouse I made over there, but since it's gone, I can't get there unless I go through my secret entrance. So with having Mo creatures, there was always ogres blowing down walls, so I actually had to put 2 sets of walls in just for defense purposes, because it was every night was a fight. It's awesome. That's why I love this house. So this is my ranging area. I could practice targeting. I had so many arrows and bones because I found a skeleton spawner, so I had like a infinite supply. Over here is a secret area to get to the useless treehouse, but still cool. Wow, what a hike up. So yeah, nothing that good in here, but I just had to make a treehouse. Big tree. It's not as big as I like. And this is my obsidian house. I just hunted down ogres to make this house, really. But I want to throw in lava with the obsidian, and it didn't work as well. Elden Estate didn't work as well as I hoped. The lava and the wool didn't mix very well. So I used to have a bunch of like railings and stuff, but those burnt away. And then the backyard here, of course, it was in a snow biome, so my swimming pool didn't last long. I think there's even lava down there. Yeah, my hot tub, I guess. And then my barbecue and the bar. Random lava on there. Over here is a cottage, which I admittedly stole off another YouTuber. So I don't take credit for the building of this one. But it's pretty neat. It's good design. You can see the feats of monsters here too. It's pretty cool looking. This, I also admit, I was testing out when World Edit came out. I tested out spawning a cylinder. I had to get the mod and test it out, but yeah, that's the only thing I really cheated on, to be honest. Go over that a bit. Well, if any of you have ever played the game RuneScape, I used to play it back in the day. Yeah, it's sad, but I kind of rebuilt the starting city in there, the Lumbridge. I had a lot of time. I was a loser. Yeah. But yeah, I got huge fountains and then the Lumbridge castle and all these buildings. And since I built this over the middle of a lake, grass never grew here, which is sad. And ogres were spawning here and stuff and just tearing apart the town, so I abandoned this eventually. But that was awesome. Over here is my very first island. This is called the Island of Elden. This little island here, that's my first house ever on Minecraft. It was originally the same look, made out of dirt, and then I was criticized for it, so I turned it into brick. Got bookshelves sticking out, random crap. It's hideous. I think a creeper blew up inside it at one point, so I left. And these are my first puppies. It's good. So that's cool. And with Mo creatures, I had hundreds of horses. I threw them all in here. This was like the breeding place to get like the rare horses and stuff. I think I have all my wolves here, dogs or whatever. Yeah, quite a bit of them. What you guys doing? They're all sad. This is just a random beacon. This is the Bridge of Elden. I don't know what was the point of it. Fun for the whole family. It's pretty cool. Before we get too far away, let's time set it. So many houses. So over here was my railway down because I was running out of room on this island to build, and I just had to build. So I had this little bathroom here. This may look like an ordinary toilet, but it's an underwater base. Ta-da. This took frustrating long time to build. Getting all the water. It was my first underwater build thing. And with Mo creatures, I had a shark in here too, my pet shark. It's pretty cool, but don't think I ever came in there that often. Over here is a cool story. My pirate ships. Over here is the Black Pearl. And over here used to be the Mariana's Revenge, I believe. But I loaded this up with a mod with the cannons, and then I fired at the other ship, and it's gone now. And over there used to be the Flying Dutchman, and with the zipline mod, I tried to make it fly, and then when the zipline mod got turned off, it crapped up a bit. It's, yeah, a little interesting, but the Pearl survived. Epic. It's not that good, but it was cool. I loved it at the time. Over here is my show home. Over there we are. I love this, like, whoa, hey, what? Did you just see that? It just froze. Son of a gun. But, yeah, I love this with the lava water wall, and it was all made out of brick. So this house was a huge fire hazard still, so I never came into it. Lots of my houses are fire hazards. And then this is where I'd keep my horses. And over yonder is, since I had so many houses with fire hazards, I decided to make a wall of water. This is when pistons just came out, so I was obsessed with them. So just going like so. Go and watch the long show. Ba, 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 ba. Wow, it's taking its time. It's pretty funny because it's all this like show up for a pretty crappy house behind it. But whatever. So the water disappears, revealing my other house, which is also made out of water. Let's grab this. Anyway, so I was obsessed with making a water house and stuff, so I could just hop in the house just like this, and like you didn't have to worry about like any mobs coming in or killing you or seeing you. It's pretty cool. And then to get upstairs, you could use the ladder or just swim up. Yeah, but I just made a lot of houses, never spent time furnishing them or anything. So, next we're gonna go head over out of this snowy area to the desert, which is actually pretty close. It's just a little patch of beach. Decided to make a little desert house. I want to have houses for all themed of places. I believe it's over there. This little shack here, I discovered how to make palm trees, so I really wanted to make a desert house, so I just made like a little resorty looking house here. Really liked it. So that is that. Nothing to show much inside of these houses, but whatever. Somewhere over there is a dirt house where I had my skeleton spawning trap and whatever. So that was pretty cool. You can see, like, when I was playing this it felt like everything was so far away, but now I'm flying around, it's pretty close. There. I wonder if there's anything in here. Oh, there's my sugarcane field. Not much. This is just, I just want to have the nether portal far away, because I didn't know what they were when I made them. I was like, what the hell is this? Just gone over the house. I posted all around this island. I'd have these defense posts here. Just so I could, like, if I'm getting attacked by werewolves or whatever the mobs there were, I'd climb up one of these and take refuge, look out, and whatever. So I had hundreds of them, and this one, the only one I made out of gravel, is the only one that survived. It's interesting. Over here, there's a little pyramid over there, storage house. But over here is like my log cabin-y design thing. I don't know why this whole map turned into a snow biome or whatever, but ice is everywhere. I don't like it. It's a pretty nice looking house. I like the look of this one. Remember, this is all done legit except for that one tower. But yeah, it's awesome. Everything collected too. You have no idea how little of a life I had. It's like a little water slide here. It doesn't work that well because the pool froze over. But that's a pretty cool house. And I think that sums up most of the house. I have one more in the distance. It's actually a winter hotel. I took the time to make a hotel, yes. Don't judge me. But I always had so much wood. So I wanted to build a really big wooden building. So right here is the hotel. This is one of my biggest builds from early on in that game. Early in the game. And I parked one of my jets here. But yeah, it's actually... It took a long time to build. It doesn't look that big now that I'm looking at it, but it took a long time to build. I guess the castle is bigger than this. But here's like the lobby area. I love decorating with wool for some reason. And then the whole floor of this hotel, I wanted to keep ice rink, but then the torches were melting it. It just looks like a mess now. And then this was the elevator up, I believe. And there's like a hot tub up here. More rooms. We can go further up to like a lounge area. Whoa. Get back up there. What is this? Guest room? Oh, no. There's a lounge area or something. And then up here is like an art gallery. Put a bee there and a bunch of paintings. But yeah, that sums up most of this. That's about all my houses. I did build almost all of them on my own, except for my neighbor would come over and help me build. You can check out his channel, The Shady Shades. I'll throw his link to his channel in the description. But that about it. If this video gets good like rate, then I'll throw in a link to the MediaFire download of this world as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'd like to see you guys come on here and play this world and go look around and stuff. It's pretty interesting. There's some houses miles and miles away that I don't even know where they are, so that'd be kind of cool if you guys could stumble upon them and find some cool stuff. Like, I remember one time I took all my diamonds out of all the houses, and because I was just sick of it being a cluster, and then I just left and walked for like hours and hours, built a new house, stored all the stuff, and I forgot to sleep, and I died, and I respawned here. I've never found it since. So there's a house with probably about 3 piles of diamonds, all my iron, and a bunch of wood and stuff somewhere. So if you guys find that, if you guys get the link to this and find that, let me know the coordinates. I would love to see that house again. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and get that like rate up. Thanks for watching. Bye.